Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make a chamomile and white chocolate infused cream for our whipped cream. About 2 cups of heavy cream, 4 ounces of white chocolate, 1/4 cup of sugar, 3 bags of chamomile tea, a generous pinch of soy lecithin, and a pinch of salt. Alright guys, we're going to start making our chamomile infused heavy or whipped cream with white chocolate. It's going to be really good. So I'm just basically going to start by heating up the cream and dissolving everything in there. So I'm going to make this and infuse all the flavors just so when I get to the cocktail, all I have to do is shake it. That's going to make life much, much easier. So make sure I get that in. I'm going to start heating this up. So right away, I'm just going to get that white chocolate in there. So it's about a full bar of white chocolate. 4 ounces, you'll see it in the grocery store, easy to find. Measure it out with little chips if you like, but I didn't. So I'm going to make sure that starts melting and what have you as soon as possible. And I'm going to heat this on a low heat because I don't want to damage the cream. And I just want to really get it warm enough so it incorporates all the other ingredients, you know what I mean? I'm going to throw that salt in. Ignore that, don't worry about it. I have a little bit of soy lecithin, so I'm going to throw that in, and it doesn't need to be exact. I just gave it a generous pinch or two. If I was relying more on the soy lecithin, I would be more specific in how I used it, but I just really want that to provide structure to the foam when I get there. So soy lecithin is an emulsifier, but it's going to stiffen up that cream a little bit and give me a little more to work with. So I'm going to kind of let that incorporate, get all that in there. And soy lecithin's easy to buy. You buy it on Amazon, buy it online. You can do whatever you want. Now I'm only doing a 1/4 cup of sugar. That's a little bit light. There's already sugar in the white chocolate. There's going to be sugar in the rest of the drink. So again, I don't want this to be overly sweet and just throw the drink out of balance. So I'm just giving it a 1/4 cup of sugar because the cream needs a little bit of sweet to kind of bring the other flavors out. So I might as well just throw this in there now. So once this gets a little bit warmer, I'm going to throw the chamomile tea in there. And I'm going to let that infuse and steep just like I would a regular cup of tea. So I have 3 bags of chamomile tea here just to kind of try to concentrate that flavor a little bit. But as soon as this gets warm enough, it's just about getting there. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Yeah, I'm going to throw that in, and I want to give it a good 10 minutes or so to infuse, at least 10 minutes, maybe 15 because it's not going to be boiling hot water. All right, but we're already having melting things happening with the chocolate. I can feel that. And I'm going to want to stir this constantly the whole time. I don't want the chocolate to burn. I don't want it to not dissolve evenly into the fluid. And I think we're right about there. Ooh. I'm going to throw these tea bags in right now. And again, get them incorporated. So I'm gently heating this. Just going to keep stirring it. Come on, we're working on it. See, it just started to boil. I don't want it to boil. I don't want it to boil. I want to keep it where it is, right there. So that's where I want it. Brought it up to temperature. I'll let it chill out for a second. Sorry. Oh, it's so frothy. It's really good. Again, the chamomile isn't quite there yet. It needs time. Chamomile needs time. Let's try it again. All right, much better this time. All right. So I'm going to cover this and let it cool down, probably to room temperature. So give it at least 20-30 minutes. I think it's going to take a little while for the chamomile to really infuse in there. But the chocolate's there, the sweet's there. I think it's all ready. So I'm going to cover this up, let it cool down.